But let's move on now to our opening session. It's a partnership between Royal Antwerp and our sponsor for the day, WSC Sports, and it's about tripling digital revenues to €1 million. From the partnerships team at WSC Sports, I'm delighted to welcome Yitai Topaz, and alongside him from the marketing team at Royal Antwerp, we have Dimitri Hugen. Yitav, Dimitri, it's a very good morning to you. Really excited to hear how you've tripled digital revenues, and it's over to you for our first session of the day. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, and thank you, Ben. And hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us in this session. Okay, so let's just, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so thank you, Ben, and hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. And let's just begin. So, guys, for those who just join us, let me bring you up to speed with a short intro about WSC Sports. We are a technology company. We work with media rights owners, such as football leagues and football clubs, associations, federations, and we help them to generate and distribute personalized video content automatically and in real time. And here with me today, my good friend Dimitri, who is the business and communications manager at Royal Antwerp Football Club, which is the oldest club in Belgium, founded 140 years ago, back in 1880. Just an interesting fact, this season, Antwerp has beaten Tottenham in the Europa League group stage, and in a few weeks, they will play against Glasgow Rangers, right, Dimitri?
Yes, correct.
And they will try to qualify for the 8th finals of the Europa League. So good luck with that, Dimitri and Antwerp. Okay, so in the next 18 minutes, Dimitri and I are going to tell you how Antwerp, using WSC Sports technology, managed not to double, but to triple its revenues and to hit €1 million in revenues in one season and from digital content only. We will also discuss how they managed to create more than 5,000 videos this season compared to 200 videos last season, and even without changing the current setup of the digital team. And lastly, we will also discuss how Antwerp fans get to watch and celebrate their team goals only seconds after they happen, even though the virus is preventing them from attending the stadium. Okay, so just to give you a very quick background, back in 2018, Dimitri and I met for a coffee in Brussels. And I honestly remember how Dimitri came with lots of ambition, great ideas, and a great vision. And we had interesting talks on the future of media and new forms of content and other fan engagement solutions. But Dimitri was missing something, and he was missing the technology, the enabler, something that could help him fulfill his goals and hit his visionary targets. And on the other hand, I had simply no idea how I was going to convince the Belgian league to open the door for WSC. And that's when it all started. In 2019, Dimitri introduced me to Leander, Chief Business Officer at the Belgian Pro League. And again, I found another ambitious and visionary person with a very clear agenda in his mind. How could the league help its clubs to grow by maximizing their digital presence? In August 2020, WSC Sports and the Pro League began working together. We developed a centralized platform to enable the Pro League to serve and to help each of its 18 clubs. With this platform, the Pro League is able to create and provide professional video content for all of the clubs that can then share it directly with their fans on any digital outlet. So let's take a look at how Antwerp generates value by using WSC Sports platform. Dimitri, I'm sure everyone would like to hear how exactly we did it. So over to you, Dimitri.
Thank you, Yita, for this very nice introduction. So, as a football club, maybe before we start, to give you in detail some interesting figures. We are 140 years old, but we are one of the newest clubs in the Pro League. So it's a 4th year we're playing in the first league in Belgium. We have a budget of approximately 30 million without European competitions. We have a commercial marketing and communications team of 12 people. So it's a small, limited team, very competent and very strong quality in order to deliver the best in order to move forward with the club. If we look into marketing media, we have a simple media vision. It's every day we want to inform, activate, and connect the red and white community. Having said that, everything starts with the concept of generating qualitative own content formats in order to maximize it in terms of reach on the platforms where the fans and future fans, where they're consuming content. What does it mean in practice? Obviously, we use social media with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. We use the own channels with business app, fan app, mailings, segmented mailings, and the various platforms like websites. And on top of that, we use media partnerships such as right and non-right holders like 11, Telenet, which is a big Belgian telco, etc. So if we then look in the way how we are generating revenue, and that there are 3 pillars which are essential. You have to, in the first place, increase the digital footprint to have more content, more qualitative content to connect. You should look in the way how can we commercialize it, so to find the right assets to put brands and companies on it. And thirdly, of course, we have to look in the way how we can connect and engage with the fans in order to reach the best fan engagement. So how we started was looking into, if we look into how we started to increase digital presence. We have defined over 20 content video formats that we are using on games, day-to-day communication, etc. And those formats, we have integrated them in all the platforms we are using, on social, on the website, in mailings, etc. And we use the opportunity to link brands and partnerships to those videos, with the opportunity to put a call to action on every video. Meaning, a match report is coming into a fan mail we send 2 days after the game. We have our own Antwerp app, which is a live match center, which I will come back in a few minutes. We've put content in a mail of one of the media partners. In this case, it's Gazette van Antwerp, but it's a Belgian newspaper. We use the own website, we use social media, and of course, we use the social media of the right holders who are bringing content clips of Antwerp that are all automatic generated by WSC. If we look on the way how we maximize the revenue streams, it's divided over 5 important pillars. The first is match day content. For example, and I think everyone can imagine, we use goal alert clips. We make a 2-minute highlight of every game, and all this kind of videos automatic generated by WSC. So we don't need any other staff member. We're delivering the same content and a huge, large number of videos with the same team. We have action of the month, for example. We have goal of the month. You can do dribble of the week, the specific action of the week. We also use templates, and of course, for example, the head-to-head video where you can compare the next opponent to see which was the game we had last year. How do we monetize it? We use pre-roll, we put logos in it, and you can integrate a call to action in this kind of video tools. It's very easy to measure because you have the number of games, you have the number of viewers approximately, and you can calculate it compared to the revenue you can make on it. Second deal are content deals. It's really a cash deal that we have with 11 Mediahuis and Telenet. 11 is the right holder, so with them we have defined a certain number of video formats that we deliver with them. And we also use WSC as a kind of interesting platform to generate clips and videos. We have a pre-game show that we bring us from next season with Mediahuis in combination with podcast formats. And we do a behind-the-scene documentary with a telco Telenet, who is having, Belgium is of course a small market, but they have 2 million clients in an open channel. And in that open channel, they will broadcast the behind-the-scene documentary that we will create with them. You could compare it to the communication Bayern Munich did this week with Amazon. In link to that, we also can integrate. You will increase the fan base, and you will attract a huge, larger number of audience, which is interesting to share the story, and will bring attention to the club to get more sponsorship, more digital revenues, etc. The third pillar is the day-to-day content, which you could see as a number of formats that we have created with, for example, with the summer camp, to which we do a Q&A session with players. We do a kind of dugout session where you have an interview with one player, and we do the same systems. We put pre-rolls on it, we put visibility of the partner, could be a backdrop, etc. Another example, for example, is a carpool insight. In terms of business, we do a blind date sessions, to which two business people have conversation with them, and it's broadcasted on YouTube through the Antwerp business channels. So we connect, we inform them, and we activate them in order to make use of the situation. Certainly in COVID periods, it's essential to communicate and to connect with the whole fan base, from the fan until the large corporate companies. The fourth example is platform visibility. Is logo advertising that we deliver on the websites, on the apps, in mailings. And mailings is divided, fan mailings, business mailings, merchandise mailings. So in different mailings, you can integrate different partnerships. Something else within the platform visibility is that we create content articles for companies, or videos or pictures for them, which are then shared within the platform, and companies are willing to pay for them because they see us as a platform, similar as they are using platforms of media companies. So every football club, of course, is a media brand. So we try to maximize those brands in order to sell the potential rights. The fifth pillar is the One Plus platform deal. So we have created our own centralized platform that combines all the assets of a fan: ticketing, season card, food and beverage, merchandise. Everything is combined on one single sign-on profile. Given the fact that we know a lot of data of the fans, we have the mobile phone number, address, email, we know their friends, and with that kind of information, we will commercialize it. The fans, they want to contribute because they know that the love brand of Antwerp, that we will make some revenue with it, so they're willing to support it. So we combine it, and we make commercial packages of that. So I will give a few examples. We have a partnership with Jumbo Supermarket. It's a retailer. They will give a birthday cake to every fan. So we will increase the value of the one account so we can commercialize the partnership deals. We have Hubo. It's a do-it-yourself store where they do a monthly action to the fans. The fans can use it, and Antwerp is delivering value, but they are using the system to move forward. 11, the media right holders, the fans of Antwerp, they get 15% discount on the OTT platform, so on the Netflix model of them. And the club is having an additional benefit, so we can use that towards members. And we are working on those deals in order to reach towards 15, 20 deals that we can bring. So we can also commercialize the platform deal, and to sell the membership that supporters will take within the platform, like you have a membership on Netflix. What do they get for that? They get a yearly fan box, easy. They get unique content and clips that we deliver through the system, and they get partnership deals, and they get a discount on merchandise. So we connect with them, we give them, and the more we know of them, the easier it's to sell the partnerships and to link them to the system. In addition to that, on the other end, we have a huge data knowledge, so we know which direction they're going, how they move forward, what's their behavior. We can do, thanks to the system, we can segment it to people from a certain region, male, female, actions for children, etc. And we measure it every week with a weekly analyze and monitoring with the internal team, so we can see how do we have to move forward in the upcoming weeks.
Right. Mitty, let me just say that you certainly deserve this success, and it's really not something to taken for granted. And if I may say to all you clubs that joined us today, this is realistic, okay? if the club wants and puts in the effort, they can certainly generate serious money from digital content. Now, moving to innovative fan experiences, the Belgian Pro League and 11 Sports, that is the primary broadcaster and rights owner in Belgium, they have done something unique and incredible. They secured near-life rights and they kept them for the clubs. And this basically opened the door for new innovative experiences for the fans. And one of these great experiences is the live goal alerts, where the near-live goal clips are integrated into the club's app and are available almost immediately after they happen. Dimitri, I will let you shed some more light on this.
Thank you, Yidov. So we created within our own app, within the OnePlus platform, we created a live match center, meaning that the fan is having all the information of a game within one click on his mobile phone. Statistics, it's pictures of the club photographers, it's the progress of the game with a live situation, quotes of analysts that we capture from other platforms, and of course, goal alerts that we kept out of the media right deal that we gave to 11, or we sold to 11. Those goal alerts are crucial because you have unique content that no one else is offering, and fans are consuming it on your own platforms. In addition, we have linked this to the gambling partner so they can sell live betting in the app, and of course, link it to other sponsors. The clips, the live goal alerts are sponsored by the gambling partner, similar to the matchday highlights. Very simple and very easy to sell to the gambling partners, and with those partnerships, you already can cover a lot of costs that we have been making and investing in the innovative tools that we have been using.
Definitely.
Maybe just to add, after the game, we send a 2-minute highlight to the fans. So on the way home, or while they're still drinking some final beers, they see the highlight of the game, and they can have a discussion on the future games and how the team is moving in a positive way. In best case scenario, of course.
Great. So guys, as you can see, what's next? So you see that there's so much more that can be done and that our technology has to offer. And really, we could continue and elaborating and tell you much more about that, but we don't have a lot of time. And just to mention that today, Dimitri and I are already working on more initiatives and new products and new experiences for Antwerp fans. And just to name a few, we want to personalize content for each and every fan. So if an Antwerp fan wants to follow a particular player, he will be able to do so. You can see his tackles, or his goals, headers, or any other story that he wants to find. For example, if my favorite player is Leo Rafaelov, then I want to see his best plays, best skills, and maybe I also want to watch highlights of other players. Another great example is our new offerings for clubs around historical games and archive content. COVID-19 was a great accelerator for all these new offerings that are now becoming more and more popular. And the main value that our partners see in this is the combination of new type of content usage together with new monetization opportunities and increase in revenues. Dimitri, one more minute. We have one more minute if you would like to say some more about this.
Yeah, maybe to add. So in our perspective, what's interesting, if we know that the favorite player of Yitav is Leo Rafaelov, we can give them personalized clips on his phone, in his mailbox, in various platforms, and we can combine it with other commercial opportunities. We can send the opportunity to buy a shirt of the club, in which we will pay the naming for his birthday, for example. So we can find combinations to maximize the revenues and to find combinations of commercial opportunities. With the archive, one of the ideas we are working on is a birthday of legendary players, which we can combine to a sponsor because they all want to link it to celebration, to birthday, to something positive. And it's very easy. You can plan it in a season. You can execute it with your media team in a simple way. And those things should be or can be used frequently and easily by clubs. And it's very realistic in our point of view. We are working with a whole new team over the last 3 years. And we're having, with just working hard, very good results with the right partners.
Definitely. So, by the way, we can even go back to 1880 and to cover the first match of Antwerp, if the footage exists. So guys, and first I really would like to thank you, Dimitri. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time to continue, but again, thanks for being such a great partner, not only for today's interview, but it is always a pleasure to work with you. Dimitri, if you want to say some goodbye words.
Well, yeah, thanks, Jittev. And it was, I think, from our perspective, also a pleasure to speak here on Soccerex. We hope to do it next time a bit more face-to-face and have a beer afterwards with the audience and have some further discussions on what's going on in our industry and really to learn from each other. So thank you very much.
So guys, you've seen today how Antwerp tripled the revenues, and I hope that you are now a bit more convinced that it is absolutely achievable and you can significantly increase your revenue from digital. So feel free to reach out to Dimitri and myself. I wish you good health, stay safe, stay well. Don't let this bloody COVID get you. Bye, and back to you in the studios.